What is up, ATG traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my trading channel. Today I want to share with you guys a simple scalping strategy for Crash 1000 and Boom 1000. This is going to be a very simple and short video, so make sure you watch it up to the end and get all the instructions correctly. But before I start, as usual, make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I post a video. We do offer other services like account management, signals, and mentorship, so make sure you join the Telegram channel with the link in the description box below so that you get more information on those and you can join us. Right, if you also enjoy these type of videos, make sure you click the like button and support this channel. Okay, so let's get into today's business. By the end of this video, you should have something like what you see on the screen. That's the simple strategy, that's the simple scalping strategy, which can get you up to 20 candlesticks, right? You can get up to 20 scalping candlesticks, which means you can hold for up to 20 minutes with this strategy, right? I'll also give you the exit points, the entry points, and the conditions that have to be met before entering. So your take profit and your stop loss levels will be provided on this video, right? So this is a one-time video, which means by the end of this video you should be able to be trading profitably and scalping profitably a boom and crash, right? So also just know that these are simple strategies. You also need to be able to know how to trade properly, and this is not a holy grail, right? But from what we have tested, we got over 90% accuracy while using this strategy. So you guys can back test it on its own. You can also comment down below what you think about this strategy, and you can also share it with your friends. So let's get into installing this strategy. The first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to erase everything so that you guys can see the step-by-step process of creating a setup, right? So now I have a blank chart with only my candlesticks. I want to install all the indicators that I have. It's a little bit complicated on installing the indicators, but I'm sure you'll get it, and you see that the strategy is actually a simple one that you can try out on your own. So the first indicator that we want to install is a moving average, right? And it should be on our main chart right here, and it will have the following properties. We want it to have a period of 10, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, and then apply to close, and then you're going to skip the levels, but we're going to change our color to red and click save. So for the sake of this video, make sure you're following the colors and the styles that I'm putting on, right? So this is the first indicator that we want. The second indicator that we want is a relative strength index, which will show us the strength of our index before we trade it, right? So we're going to go to relative strength index, which is SRI, and this SRI will have the following settings. We want it to have a period of 14, we want it to apply to close, and we want it to have the following levels 90 and levels 10, right? And then we're going to click back or done, and then on the style here, make sure you choose the color of your background. So if you have a white background like me, make sure the style is white or the color is white. If you have a black background, make sure the color is black. Then we're going to click done, and now as you can see, we have an RSI looking like this on our charts, right? And then we want to add something to this RSI, and we want to add the MACD. So we're going to go back to indicators, and I'm going to choose on indicator window 1 because we want the MACD to fall into the RSI we just installed. And then we're going to choose MACD, and the MACD will have the following settings: 13, 26, 9, apply to close, levels. We will not have any levels, we will use the levels from the RSI. And then the colors, you can choose any colors of your choice, but for the sake of this video, let's stick to these ones, And then once you're done, we're just going to click done. As you can see, we have a MACD running through our charts. Okay. And then the last indicator that we want to install is a moving average. So I'm going back, and I want this moving average to fall under indicator window 1. So I'm going to choose indicator window 1 and then look for the moving average, which is this one, and then change the settings. So this time we want it to have a period of 1, a shift of 0, a method of simple. So I'm going to choose and change to simple, and then apply to close. And then the color, this time I want it to be blue, and then I'm going to click save, and then done. Now I have the complete strategy, right? What's left is discussing when to buy and when to sell. So remember, this is a scalping strategy, which means for crash we are buying, and then for boom we are selling, right? So right now I'm on boom 1000, which is what I urge you to trade, boom 1000 or crash 1000. So right now I'm on crash 1000, and we're going to be using the 1 minute time frame, and the zoom level that we're going to be using is the second zoom level from the biggest, right? So this is the zoom level that we want to use. This is the zoom level that we want to use. Okay. All right. Let's get into when do you buy and when do you sell. Since we are on crash, we want to look for buy opportunities. And buy opportunities are as simple as this. You buy when your blue line right here reaches level 10. Something like this, right? This is where you enter your buy. So it will be soon after a spike. It will be soon after a falling spike, and it reaches level 10 like this, right? And you hold up until any of these conditions is met. So the first thing is you can hold up until the blue line reaches this purple dotted line for the MACD, which will be the same as when the candlesticks touch the red line at the top right there, right? That's the first condition, or that's your first take profit level. And then your second take profit level would be when the blue line crosses the purple line again. So if it hasn't like this, it means you can actually enter again into a sell and into a buy trade, sorry, since we are on crash, into a buy trade again up until they cross, right? So those are the two conditions for your take profit levels, right? Let's look at another example for crash. We said the first thing that we want is we want our blue line to be at level 10, right? We enter our buy position right here. Your first take profit is when the blue line crosses the purple line, just like this, right? Or when your candlesticks touch the red line, just like on your main chart, right? That's the first take profit. Can you see how many candlesticks there are? They're usually about 10, right? That's the first take profit. So you hold up at 10 minutes. The second take profit, we said you want to wait for the dotted purple line to cross the blue line right here. That's your second purple take profit level. So this can be your second entry point, and then you hold up to this point, right? So when you have the first entry point is this one, you add more positions at this level, or you take profit, and then you close all the trades at this stage, right? I hope that was clear. We can go on and on and on looking for these trades. Another one here, just after spike, you hold up to this stage, or add positions at this stage and at this stage. So you can actually even start your trades from when the blue line crosses the purple line, you enter if you miss this first trade. But you have to make sure that you close at this stage where it crosses the purple line for the second time. You have to close, right? The same thing can be said on boom, except that this time we're selling, so we want our RSI to be touching level 90. So you sell when your RSI touches level 90. Your first take profit will still be the same when the blue line crosses the purple dotted line, and then the second exit point would be here. And can you see it was just after the spike, right? The same thing happens. We can look for another entry. You enter here when your blue line touches level 90. You can re-enter here. Yes, there was a spike, but it wasn't surpassing your entry point, so you'll still be in profit, and you hold all the way down until the blue line and the dotted purple line cross again, right somewhere here. Can you see? So if you miss the first entry, you can enter here and then close at this point. Okay, so this is the strategy, guys. Again, you sell at level 90, first take profit or second entry point, hold all the way down to this stage. Even if the spike came, it wasn't going to surpass all your 2 entry points. So this is how the strategy works, guys. Comment down below what you think and what you want to adjust, or if you have any questions. And if you want to join our account management program, which is currently running, my details are in the Telegram channel. The link is in the description box. Hope you guys have a profitable month of January. Until next time.